quantity, they have got a good quality of milk compared to the exotic breeds. Then coming to the size of the fat droplets, so that also matters. But if you take the crossbreeds or HF, among the exotic breeds, you take HF, they have got a very small sized fat droplets. So, and they have got a, so maybe that may be good for the consumption. In the sense they get assimilated very fast and digested very fast. Whereas the indigenous animals have got a larger fat droplets. So, and higher percentage of fat. So, that makes them the better fat yielder compared to the exotic breeds. So, then the stage of lactation. So, here as the animal calves, so immediately there will be the milk production increases. So, there will be decrease in these components, the fat and the protein will go to decrease, whereas the lactose remains the same and it gradually decreases. The lactose will go to gradually decrease, whereas the fat and protein will go to decrease and it slightly increases later on as the lactation advances. So, then the composition, this is a very important factor which the farmers forget. So, whenever the farmers go for the milking, they usually allow the calf for suckling. Then they draw the milk, again they allow the calf for the suckling. So, what happens, the fat being very low in density, they settle in the top of the udder. So, they cluster among themselves and they settle in the top. So, usually the farmer will allow the calf for suckling in the first stage. Then he draws the milk, again he allows the calf. So, major amount of fat that is present in the milk goes to the calves. So, milk will have less amount of fat. So, this makes the difference. So, if you see the foremilk, the milk which is drawn first, will have 1.9% fat, the middle milk will have 2.3% fat, whereas the last milk will have 6.8% fat. So, it is better if a farmer draws the milk, whole milk and mix it up and sells it. So, instead of drawing only the earlier milk or the middle milk, so where the quality of the milk changes depending on when you are milking the animal. So, it's better if you draw the milk and offer some amount of milk to the calves and later on you can sell it. Of course, there are seasonal variations. So, summer, whenever there is summer, the nutrient quality decreases, and as the nutrient quality decreases, the quality of the milk also decreases. So, diseases, of course, it also have a major effect. So, diseases are going to decrease the quality of the milk. Now, coming to the what best we can do, because 45% is in our hand, what we can do, what we can advise to the farmers so that they can improve the quality of the milk. So, here, if you want to change the milk fat, so we have got the duration of 7 to 21 days. So, overnight you cannot change it. So, if a farmer is complaining there is a low fat in the milk, so we have to give some remedies and we have to ask him to wait up to 21 days so that the fat composition changes. If you want to improve the SNF, then you have to ask him to wait up to 2 days. So, this is a cycle. So, only these changes can happen only after the 42nd day. So, we cannot accept expect the overnight changes. So, what can be done? So, before going to this, so we should know what is the lactation number, what is the stage of lactation, what is the feeding status, and the health status of the animal. So, here I told you we can change the fat level up to 3%. The fat can be changed up to 3%. If the animal is producing 2% fat or 3% fat, we can increase up to 6% fat by changing the diet. Whereas the SNF we can change only 0.6%. Protein and lactose we can change only 0.6%. Whereas the minerals we cannot do anything much. The changes cannot be done in the mineral components. So, what is the best method? So, one thing is we always should advise the farmers to increase the dry matter intake. Animals should consume maximum amount. the animal will not fail to consume it. So only thing is we have to enrich these fibers with crop residues by maybe some treatment, maybe simple salt treatment or urea treatment or some the grains powder, so that the animal consumes more and there is a better fermentation that is taking place. There is a better amount of volatile fatty acid that is produced. So that is the best method. What we can advise is somehow feed the animal, because for producing 1 kg of milk, the animal needs to consume 0.45 kg. That is 450 grams of dry matter is required to produce 1 kg of milk. If an animal is consuming 10 kg of dry matter, from tomorrow it consumes 11 kg, definitely the 1 kg production will increase. So if the animal is producing 5 liters, 10 liters of milk per day by consuming 10 kg of dry matter, if a farmer can improve it to 11 kg, then from tomorrow the animal is going to produce 12 liters. So that's what we can expect from the animal. So one thing is somehow we have to fill the rumen, we have to increase the intake with a better quality of feeds and fods. So here when we increase the quality, obviously some acidosis problem, others will be there. So that should be taken care. So this is a plan of nutrition. So increase the dry matter intake and the energy sources and the minerals and the level of the forage concentrate and the better fibers and taste. So there are studies which are conducted here. So we have conducted a study in one of the district Chamraj. What we did is just we have supplemented for every 1 kg of milk, we have given additional 200 grams of a grain mixture along with 10 grams of additional mineral mixture to see the quality of milk. So there was improvement in the quality of milk. The quality of the milk, especially the SNF, improved a lot over the duration of 60 days. It took time, but it has improved. So the simple advice what we can give to the farmer is, whenever farmer complains of low fat and SNF, just increase some energy level in the diet over and above the whatever he is feeding. Increase the energy level along with the mineral nutrition, some buffers, maybe sodium bicarbonate. It will going to definitely increase the milk production or milk quality after 40 seconds. So the farmer has to keep his patience and he can improve the quality of milk. So similarly, there are many studies which are conducted in the abroad. So where they fed different levels of energy and they have given a good result. So SNF quality. So this is the effect of the energy. So these are some of the studies. So then the fiber, when it comes to the fiber level, so there are different fibers. So when you say fiber, most of the farmers will be feeding the crop residues. So crop residues invariably they have more lignin content. So as the lignin content increases, the digestibility decreases and also the fermentation decreases. To counter this, we have to give some good quality fibers. Only good quality fibers. Maybe we have to advise some eggs, silage, or the other leguminous products, so that the fermentation improves, digestibility improves, and also the milk parameters improves. So here we give importance to the chopping also. What is the size of the chop? So say like it should not be more than 8 millimeters. So it is less than 8 millimeters also dangerous. More than 8 millimeters also dangerous. So ideal is the 8 millimeter to 1 centimeter. That is the ideal the size. So that it is better digested in the rumen and fermented and help with the milk production. So similarly, so the level of this NDF, ADF, so it should be taken care, because minimum level of fiber should be there in the diet. So without the minimum level of fiber, the rumen cannot be kept healthy. To keep the rumen healthy, you have to maintain minimum level of the fiber. That is very essential. Maybe with a good quality fiber. So then the concentrate. So of course, so if an animal is producing more, you have to increase the level of concentrate. Maybe 50-50 ratio quality of the milk.
What is the quantity to it, sir?
Quantity of
What is the right quantity of
quantity of sodium. Yeah. How much? So it depends, like how much concentrate you are feeding. So there is no like we cannot say 50 gram, 100 gram. Say for example, if there is a cow which is producing some 15 liters of milk per day.